Drawing computer chess pieces with Microsoft Paint. Do you want to see the complete video documentation of BBgirlsChess? 64 plus videos with all the HTML5 and JavaScript code included. A step-by-step guide for non-programmers and non-chess players, and a course for programmers and chess players. Please like and subscribe. BBgirlsChess can be played online and downloaded from www.bbgirlsgames.com. Drawing computer chess pieces with Microsoft Paint. Video number 2. If you missed video number 1 and haven't started the drawing on your computer chess pieces yet, there's a link for video 1 in the comment section below. The chess pieces that we complete today will be available online on the BBGirlsGame.com website. They're free for any use. Please like and subscribe. You can play BB Girl Chess online at www.bbgirlsgames.com. The complete BB Girl Chess video documentation, including the HTML5 and JavaScript code. It'll take more than 64 videos to complete this documentation. We'll be using GIF to save the images with a transparent background. Use the snipping tool to copy and paste into the frame located on the paint window. Open the image as a layer. Use the fuzzy tool or the magic wand to select the background area. Select layer, select add alpha channel. Use the delete key to delete the background. Computer chess documentation. Video number 3. The chessboard and the NetBeans IDE. Integrated development environment. Now video 1 and 2 took you through the steps to draw and save your computer chess pieces to a file. But now any JPEG or PNG chess image can be resized to fit the board squares. Let's take a look at the chessboard in the NetBeans IDE. But first, please like and subscribe. You can play BBgirls Chess online at www.bbgirlsgame.com. Now, here's the accurate image of the BBgirls Chess game. And here's an accurate image of the NetBeans IDE, Integrated Development Environment. It has many features and many capabilities. I've used it for many years, and it's capable of a lot. Now, this is the actual board that we'll be drawing, unless there are suggestions and comments for something different. Of course, we'll be using the chess pieces drawn in video 1 and video 2. We'll consider other chess images also. And as you can see, the BBgirls chess game has many chess options, features and options. So we'll consider more or less options also. If you take a look at the chess pieces, you'll see that they look very familiar to the chess pieces we drew in video 1 and video 2. We know what our chess pieces may look like. Now we know what our board may look like. And we're going to use NetBeans to write all of the code. Wait, there's a few things we need to cover before we start building our chessboard and writing our computer chess program. Now, about that chessboard, would you believe it's just a bunch of buttons placed 8 across horizontally and vertically? Yep, that's right. Just take 64 buttons and place them 8 in a row, 8 rows of 8, and you got 64 squares. Wait. Gonna need 2 colors, light and dark, to represent the black and the white. Well, now you know exactly how you're gonna build your chessboard. Just place the buttons in a row. You may not know exactly how you're gonna do that just yet, but we'll start covering that in the next video. In the meantime, like and subscribe. Play video BBgirls Chess online at www.bbgirlsgames.com. In video 3, we discovered that our chessboard was going to be 64 buttons for the main chessboard, with other buttons for more function. Now we need to open NetBeans and begin making our chessboard. Wait, before we do that, we still need to cover a few more things. We're going to need a name for our computer chess program. I think a good name would be BBGLS PROG1. The BBGLS will stand for BBgirls, and the PROG1 prog will stand for the first version of our chess program. We have a name. Now let's talk about buttons and tables before we get started. Laughing out loud, I hope everyone knows we're talking about computer buttons and computer tables. Take a look at our BBgirls chessboard. It only has 2 columns and 1 row. So we'll make a table with 2 columns and 1 row. As you can see here, the main chessboard is 1 column. The display board is the 2nd column. There's only 1 row. This might be a good time to look at some of the BBgirls features. The pieces captured display here. Pawns display on the left, pieces display on the right. At the top display, a descriptive notation displayed in the very top display, and an algebraic notation display at the bottom. As you can see, the 2 pawns display at the bottom. And if I take that knight, and he takes mine, take that pawn, the pieces display on the right. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, there's other features here, but we'll get to those later. At last, we're ready to write a little HTML5 markup code. Now, HTML5 is the same as HTML for your web pages. HTML5 just has some additional tags and elements. Now, each tag will start with a less than sign and end with a / greater than sign. And in between, you have assignments. Type is equal to button. Value is equal to space. This is the basic code for a standard button. Now, it should help to see this code outside of the NetBeans IDE, Integrated Development Environment. When you look at the basic code outside of the environment, it should make it easier to understand when you begin to add multiple assignments. This button will grow into multiple assignments. Now, we have 1 button, but we need 64 buttons. So what we done down here is that we added another assignment. We added an ID. The ID is assigned to 1, and this will allow us to identify this button. We can identify this button from the other button, the other 63 buttons. We can call this button is ID1. This is button 1. Now, we have a button and we can identify it. We have button 1. But we're gonna need 2 colors. We're gonna need a light and a dark color. A light color to represent the white and a dark color to represent the black. So we've added another assignment. We've added a class. And we'll assign this class to button 1. And what this will allow us to do is to make a multiple color assignment to all of the button 1 classes. We've added a second button. And of course, this button is button 2. And it's assigned class to button 2, which again will allow us to make a multiple color assignment to all the class button 2 buttons. And now we can have 64 buttons with all unique IDs, alternating light and dark colors, depending on the class. There'll be 2 classes, button 1 and button 2. Button 1 classes will be light color, button 2 will be the dark color. Alright, now we have 2 of our 4 buttons for our chessboard. We simply need to add 60 more buttons and give each one a different ID assignment. The ID assignment will be 1 through 64. And I'm sure you can understand the logic for these ID assignments. 1 through 64 IDs with 64 squares. Now we'll need to briefly look at the code for our table. But that will be for the next video, video 5. Until then, please like and subscribe, and you can play BBgirlsChess online at www.bbgirlsgame.com. Computer chess documentation, video number 5. Now in video 4, we covered the code to create a standard button. Also how to add button options with assignments inside the button tag. Now it's time to open NetBeans, create a program, create a table, and place the buttons inside of the table. We'll be moving through this part of the video pretty quickly, but we'll go back and review, so just follow closely. We'll be using the NetBeans palette for the table, the initial button, and other basic components. Then we'll copy and paste the remaining buttons into the table, so just follow closely. Here's the NetBeans IDE. We'll go to File, New Project. In the category, we'll select HTML5 JavaScript. And for the project itself, we'll select an HTML5 JavaScript application. Click Next. NetBeans generates a name, but we've already decided on a good name, which will be BBGLS PROG00, which will be our first version of the program. We're not going to use a site template, so we'll leave that radio button checked. We're not going to use any of these tools, so we're going to uncheck these. And click Finish. Now, NetBeans has generated our HTML code and tag. Here's our HTML beginning tag, our HTML ending tag. Here's our header beginning tag, our header ending tag, our header body tag, beginning body tag, and our header, our body ending tag. Here's the beginning tag for a div tag, the ending tag for a div tag. Now we're going to be writing all our code between these two tabs. And the first thing we'll need to do is go ahead and get a table from this palette. And drag that table between the two DIV tabs. It already has selected one row, two columns, border size 1, so we will accept the default here. Now here's our code and tags for a table. Our beginning tag for the table, our ending tag. Our beginning tag for the header, our ending tag for the header. Our beginning tag for the table body, our ending tag for the table body. Our first column for the chessboard to be written, and our second column for the display board to be written. So we want all our code for the board, our button, inside of the first column of the table. Now we'll simply go to the palette and grab a button and drag it to the first column in the table. We want a standard button, so we select standard. And here we have our first button. It's underlined with a yellow line, which means that's a small issue, and it's simply telling us that this value can't be empty. So we'll place a space in that value. It don't consider space as being empty. Now we actually have one button. So let's run our program and see what that one button will look like. Select run project. We'll be ignoring that message. And there we go. We have one button in a table with two columns. That small space there is the second column where the display board will be. This area above is the header area where we can place any header that we want. So let's go back to the code. Now we have one button, but we know we need 64 altogether. So what we'll be doing is copy and pasting the button into the table. We started with one button. Copy, paste. So now we have two. Okay, copy and paste. That's 4. Copy and paste. So we have 8 buttons. Let's run the program and see what 8 buttons look like. Select run program. We'll be ignoring this message. And there we have it. 8 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the spacer bar for a header. And this space here is for the second column. I'm going to leave that empty for now. So now we have 8 buttons, but we know we need 64. Let's place a line break after the first 8. And then copy and paste. Well, we have 16 buttons. Let's take a quick look to see what set team buttons look like. And there we have 2 rows of 8 buttons. Now we know we need 8 rows of 8 buttons. So let's go ahead and finish all of the rows this time. We'll copy this 2 rows, and then we'll paste it, and that should make 4 rows. And we'll copy this 4 rows, and paste it, and that should make 8 rows of 8 buttons. So let's take a look. Run project. Now we have our 8 rows of 8 buttons into our table, which will be our chessboard. We covered a lot in video 5. Created a program, opened that Bean palette, drag and drop the table, drag and drop the button, copied and paste buttons into a table. We will review it all in the next video. Until then, please like and subscribe. Play BBgirls Chess online at www.bbgirlsgames.com.